fluid. I mean, do you have a mindset either way when it comes to, tracking stuff like that?
Oh, definitely. So I always ask if someone has a to-do list. And if someone tells me they have a to-do list, that's a really key indicator they're not that productive. And usually people get shocked when I say that. I'm like, do you have a to-do list? And they get really excited, like, yeah, I have a to-do list. I'm like, that's not a good thing. Here's the thing with to-do lists. They usually go one of two directions. You have a long to-do list, you get overwhelmed, you don't look at it. You choose the easiest things on the list just for the sake of ticking them off. And that's how that goes. Or you don't make the to-do list. And then your brain goes, well, I don't have a to-do list, so I don't have to do anything today. And then you also get nothing done. So the best thing to do is to break down your goals backwards. Another question I like to ask my clients are you working towards your goals? Do you feel like you're building toward your goal day by day? Or do you know where you want to be at the end of the month? And are you working backwards from there? And the difference is if you're working backwards, you can figure out the 18 most important things you need to do a week. You
Mm-hmm.
can figure out the 4 most important things you need to do in a month. And if you have a goal deadline set by the end of the month, you can break it backwards. But if you don't have that deadline set, if you're not using your SMART goal system on your calendar, you're going to start doing a lot of things that seem to be working towards that goal. But without having the end in mind, you might be just doing fake work, pseudo work, adding meetings you don't need to have, but they're not the most urgent or important things. You might be having meetings that are too long. You might be doing tasks that might not be necessary and adding on to them. So working backwards is really key here.
Mm-hmm. You're making me feel a little bit better, although I think I need to go back and analyze my list making. I try to break things down with kind of short term, medium term, long term goals. So
Mhm.
every day I know what my 5-year plan is. I've got something in mind. I'm working towards that every single day. I write that same thing down just